all I'm saying is, it's just gotten so ludicrous out here. So now we live in a culture where if and I'm using me as a generic male, if a male looks out there and it says to a girl, "You're pretty," well, you can't do that anymore.
I know.
Because you're objectifying them. But we're living in a culture that is doing the ultimate to objectify both of them.
Yep.
And calling it okay through things like this Caitlyn Jenner example. Can't do that. If you're pretty, I'm going to tell you you're pretty. I'm going to tell you you're pretty. And you've been around me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who you are. I'll baby you, darling you, honey you, sugar you. Now, I do it tongue in cheek. I'm playing with you. I'm not being condescending. But how many times? And you know what? They get it. They understand. If you don't like it, tough. I'm not insulting you. I'm complimenting you. I'm endearing myself to you and you to me. I'm not trying to get in your pants. I don't want your pants. I don't need in your pants. I got enough stuff going on in my life. The last thing I need is somebody
You got enough going on in your pants.
I got enough happening. I got enough not happening in my pants that I'm like, I'm good without. You know?
In nursing school, they told us not to use terms of endearment. And that's so hard when you have a patient that you've been with for 14 hours straight.
Oh, I know.
Not to
Especially in the
finally look at
South.
them. Yeah, especially here in the South. After a while, I was like, oh, I don't care. I'd be like, okay, honey, what else can I do for you? It just rolls off the tongue. I'm not going to be like, all right, patient 125. What? I mean.
So I do the same thing with men. I just meet you. I call you brother. Mm-hmm. Brother, I'm always, hey, brother, what's up? Hey, buddy. I hug a dude's neck, total stranger. I just met you. Heard about you. We've talked to each other, whatever, over online or over the phone or whatever. And then you come into this studio. We just had that with Pete the other day. He comes in and, we hugged each other, met each other, hugged each other. Look, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Not touching anybody inappropriately. But then you have this deal.
Well, that's your opinion.
Well, I mean,
nowadays,
Joe Biden
it's your
might
opinion.
Now, look, I mean, I'm not Joe Biden and anybody. Like, I'm also not running for office. And Joe Biden, I don't know if you saw the video the other day where Joe Biden, this woman asked him a question. Well, he grabs her hands and he's holding them like this right in front of him. He's holding her close to him. And you could tell it's kind of an uncomfortable thing. And he's just talking right in her face, just right in her face while holding. And he just does it for a prolonged time. And the lady comes out later on and said it made her feel uncomfortable. Well, I wouldn't do that with a guy. Neither would Joe Biden. He's not going to grab a man's hands and hold him up here like this. That gets inappropriate. If Candace is over here and I walked into Candace, I'm not going to walk up to Candace and just hold her hands right here in front of me while I say, okay, I'm going to need you to give me a 3-minute clip from the last segment we did that we can put on social media.